Hello everyone, this is Quasmagasm from Chicken Ass Productions, and today I'm going to be doing kind of just like basically I'm going to be doing not a tutorial, but I'm just going to be showing you guys how I can make pictures look better through Photoshop, basically, with easy techniques. So, I'm going to take this picture. It's a picture of Radigan Coniger from TF2. It's the engineers, which is the class in TF2, the engineer's grandfather. So I don't know. Alright, so I have Adobe Photoshop Elements 9, unfortunately. I usually use CS5, CS4 at school, and I'm familiar with those, but I have this right now, so you're gonna have to deal with me using Elements, even though it kind of sucks. So I'm gonna go to Edit. I'm gonna edit some photos. Just take a bunch of photos. I'm basically gonna just try to make them look better through Photoshop, and just show you different ways you can make your photos look better using Photoshop Elements. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna open my my photo. So if you didn't want to open the photo and you want to just copy and paste it, you can. You just start a new file and stuff like that. But that's just if you want to. So I think I called it Radigan. So Radigan.jpg, which is a JPEG. If you didn't know that, just letting you know. Okay. So this photo already looks awesome, I think. But we can do things to it to make it look cool. So what we're gonna do is there's obviously all this shit that I can use. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to enhance. I'm gonna basically enhance this photo using, I think it's levels I want to use. Yeah, I'm gonna try levels. I'm just gonna change the levels around, and this isn't what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna show you what levels do. So this is what levels do. See, like obviously that just looks crap. That's just too dark. Wait, like a little bit. But if you just change the levels just a little bit, just a tiny bit, and then you bring your brights out, sometimes it can create a cool like a cool mid-tone, basically. So that's levels. Basically, it's just these. This is your grays, this is your lights, and this is your darks. And you can basically adjust how strong they are in the photo. Okay, so I'm gonna go to. There's also filters. Filters are kind of a cool tool. This is filter. So filter, basically you can completely change a photo with basically one click, and you can go to filter, and there's artistic filters, there's blur filters, distort filters, pixelate filters. So I'm just gonna click on artistic. We'll just go to fresco. It's not what I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna show you the different ones you can use. So these are all different, like basically different filters that you can basically put on your photos. Some of them look like poop. Some of them don't look good, honestly, to tell you the truth. But like something like that, even if you can change the levels and you can change it and you can make it look like that, like see how that's just kind of, it's very cool. Like and you can change the edge simplicity. Obviously, I wouldn't want that. I want something more along like those lines. Maybe even like right there. Yeah, that sounds fun. And then you can change the fidelity, and that's just like basically the detail on the edge. So, and I'm just gonna show you a bunch of them. This is underpainting. It's for, I mean, some people like it, I guess. I think the less, the better. Like, the smaller the brush size, and then. But even if I think it looks just kind of fuzzy, and watercolor looks kind of stupid as well. Plastic wrap is the dumbest, honestly, in my mind. It's just so dumb. And then, just all this stuff. Film grain looks cool on some things. Like, if you wanted to take a photo, I don't know, put it on your Facebook page or something, or use it for some kind of profile picture or something, and you wanted to make it look kind of nostalgic, have it, like look kind of old, like, you add, like, a little film grain, and you put, like, maybe put it in sepia or something, and it could make, so these are other ones you can use. They're all kind of dumb. That one's kind of cool, I guess, if you like stuff like that. But I guess that one's kind of cool. So this is just all these different filters you can use. Like that would be kind of cool if it was, I don't know, not for this photo at least. It's kind of cool. Not really though. This I like it, but I never do it that like intense. I think it reminds me of like old comic books for some reason. Like that just completely changes the photo. Like, we just completely change the photo by basically choosing a filter, and it just does it basically all for you. In this, actually, I think grain looks a lot better than film grain, because it just, I don't know, it looks better in colors. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the cutout that I had. So this is what I want. Alright, so now that I have this simplified picture, this is my picture that I have now. I can change everything about this picture. I can go into hue. Say I want to go into enhance, and I want to go to adjust color and hue and saturation. So I'll colorize it. I can change the color of this to whatever I want. I like blue personally, so I'm gonna do blue. I'm gonna turn the saturation up a little bit. Saturation is just how rich the color is, basically. So you can see how much more rich that is than this, and I kind of like that. That's like a blue. So now we're getting into basically making the picture ours from what we had before, which is right here, to what we have now, which is completely different. Obviously, this is like, you might like this a lot better. This is by the TF2, and I mean the TF2 like the drawers, the artist for TF2. Someone did this and drew it. This is just like basically a graphic that you could use, I don't know, for a desktop background or something. Okay, so what else do I want? We can do what else can we do? We could, if you really want, I don't know, I'll just show you. This is not my favorite, but if you want, you can use the Magic Wand tool. Now, the Magic Wand tool basically it's a tool that you can use to select a certain portion. Like, it works with color. See, this is obviously, this color right here is much different than the whitish blue up here. So I'm gonna delete the whitish blue. So we're gonna get this in the background. And I know it looks ridiculous. We're gonna get that. And that's because I have no layers behind it. So, say I wanted to put, I don't know. Let's just go into, I'll look for like a city, like a TF2 map or something. Like a TF2 map. So I can go and I can go through the TF2 maps, and maybe I'll put them behind, I don't know. Put them right here. Like this. So, I'm going to full size it, I'm going to copy the image, I'm going to paste it. Or not right now, actually, because it's not letting me paste it. Let me go back to it. Full size it. Okay, so I'm going to copy that image. I'm going to edit and paste it. So now I have this image which is way too big. I'm going to use the Control-T, which is just a quick way to make your photo so you can, like, basically so you can move it around. So it's on a different layer, so you can move it like this. Okay. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I'm sorry that there was like a dead spot, but okay, so I'm back. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it to about here. Okay, I'm gonna take that off and I'm gonna bring it to the background. So basically this is what it looks like right now. It looks kind of lame. I agree, it looks kind of lame. Now, what can I do to make this look cool? Now what I can do is I can go in here and I can adjust the hue saturation back to the blue to stay with the color scheme. Now I'm gonna go to Enhance, Color, Hue Saturation. I'm going to find that same basic blue that I had before, because I think it looks cool. And I'm going to turn the lightness down. Actually, no, I'm going to keep the lightness up, and then I'm going to turn the levels. So, remember what I told you about levels. So, it's Enhance, Adjust, no, it's actually in Adjust Lighting, and then you go to Levels. I'm going to change the levels a little bit. Now, we've got something that looks kind of cool, I guess. Like, it looks, I don't know, other than it saying red shed, you know what I mean? It's kind of blue. So, I'm going to get rid of that. This is just, honestly, I'm just showing you this so you know how to get rid of things if you want. So, say you don't want that to say red shed at all. I'm going to zoom in. Now, this is obviously pixelated, but it doesn't matter for what I'm doing. So, I'm zoomed in on red shed. Now, what I'm going to do is, oh, and just to remind you before I do it, this video is going to end in, like, any second, so, because I have the free version of Bandicam, so I'm gonna basically stop the video. There's gonna be a part 2 up. So if you want to see what I'm gonna do with this part right here, then I'm just gonna pause it, and I'll be back with part 2.